Alright, Babber.
Hello folks, welcome back to Shadowrun. Shadowrun. Where our plan today is to talk to the fixer, Mr. Delilah, about hiring some runners. Okay, so before we do that, you have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. You people have things to say. John Bartlett. Oh, Cherry, what do you want? Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Babber, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Wouldn't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, chummer. Alright, we got questions. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon, just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madam Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madam Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Mrs. Kubota. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. A naughty name? I forgot what I asked, but whatever. I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah is hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. Ah, here we go, John Bartlett. Who's Bartlett? John Bartlett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz, connected. You might want to meet him. Is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex, Shane? No, he hasn't been in since the last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird, he was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. That's coming back to bite us in the ass, isn't it? Maybe he'll find someone at that Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. Alright, let's have a look around. Now I was going to talk to Bartlett. Van Grass we'll talk to in a minute. And we got a new objective of talking to Jessica. Okie dokie dokie. And we've only got 2 XP, so we're not going to be spending anything yet. John Bartlett, full of life with a quick smile. The man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey guy, what's shaking? What's shaking? Have you looked around? There's a whole lot of shaking going on. I got something that might rock your world. If you got time? Yeah, I got time. I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. No, can't say I have. An in-the-know guy like you has to have heard of the Premier Merc team out there. Of course I have. Of course I have. Then you know you can hire us to run with you when you need expert help. Not just any tube calling himself a runner. We cost more, but we're worth it. Okay, so you're a mercenary type fella, Van Grass. Have you got stuff? I'm very busy. You'll show me something worth my time or you walk away. Data from the NTSB. Renraku would pay to keep it quiet and Ares would pay to know what it is. I've got 800 nuan for something like that. I ain't got no Shadowrunner. I know you'll double dip on this one. Make it a grand. Well, it's only 200 difference. So, yeah, deal. No problem. It's not like I had much of a choice. We've lost incriminated data. And we got some new yen. Maybe we can go and spend some money at the shop of... Why am I not moving? The shop of cybernetic parts. Let's have a look in a minute. Hello, Jessica? Geez, Sam was batting above his average, wasn't he? At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica... Oh, sister. All right then. Fair enough. Fair enough. I forgot she was his sister. Was he not married? I don't know. Must have not been. Anyway... Hello, Sam's sister in that case. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world, the opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Ms. Watts, Jessica Watts. Excuse me. She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it is clear that she is well outside her comfort zone. Yes, and you are... name's Babber. I used to work with your brother. My friends call me Babber, and I counted Sam among them. That's funny. I didn't think Sam had any friends. Friendship is defined a little differently in the shadows. Maybe form of business quality over quantity, I suppose. I think I'll go for the shadows, to be honest. That's out. That's no good. A little differently in the shadows, I suppose it would have to be. So you're the one I was told about on the phone? A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead and that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes. I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you. And I appreciate you coming all this way. I'm guessing the Barrens isn't what you're used to. I must admit it isn't. None of this is. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with the police, are you? No, I'm not. Is that a problem? Her frown grows more pronounced. No, it's just that I don't want anyone else getting hurt on account of my brother. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I am a professional. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. First, Sam was my friend, and second, I'm being paid for my trouble. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? I could tell her it's on a need-to-know basis, but I don't think that's going to get me anywhere, stonewalling her. So, Sam, he hired me from beyond the grave. I don't understand. It's called a dead man's switch. It triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sot of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back. He's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Babber. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam was Sam. You know, I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I would love nothing more than to give you closure, and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I prefer to just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Babber. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honouring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Whoa, that's a whole bunch of questiones. Alright. Jessica's demeanour instantly changes from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way the police can't. Maybe I can help. What do you need from me? Right. Well, let's start at the top and work our way down. When was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. The bartender here recalls Sam complaining about arguments with his sister. There was a note on Sam's body, sounded like an apology, and offered to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed Jessica. Yes. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time now. I don't know why you would have kept it. Okay, fair enough. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser all evening, a very crowded fundraiser. Okay, did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. No, that's fair, that's fair. So you weren't close? I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? Sounds like you hated him. I suppose I came to hate him, yes. It's largely why I left. Show her a picture of her and Sam as children. Yeah, take that in the morals and the empathy. Jessica takes a photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her. But that guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe he kept this. It was one of the few possessions he had. She studies the old photo for several silent moments. What happened to the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house, he truly did, but he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, with Mum working 2-3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Yeah, you carry on, please do. Thank you. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. So where were you living before you moved back here? Cal Free. What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life. A vision for what the world could become, and I came back here to help make it happen. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Mrs. Watts. Or Ms. Watts, sorry. Just as well, I need to get back to the orifice. Before I go, you should know that I'm reinterring my brother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Wouldn't miss it. Goodbye, Babber. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. So we've got to attend a funeral tomorrow. Tomorrow. The funeral's tomorrow. It's only a day away. Right, who do we have here? Coyote. Coyote. Mr. Chloe. Mr. Delilah. Let us go and spend some money first. Let's do that. Doc. Where is the Doc? There she is. Excuse me, Doc. Dr. Castle lived to see another day. That remains to be seen. So long as you end up here in the end and not on some organ grinder's table. Granted, a repeat customer means person caught in death more than once. Blah blah blah. I don't suppose I can dissuade you from your course of action. Sorry, Doc. Job's not done. Very well. Let's talk about how I can help. Right. Oh, look, how's you falling with this operation anyway? Did I do this before? Fall from grace certainly is the case with many of my peers. Yeah, you can pause it. I'm pretty sure I've done this. Okay, right. Cyberware, that's what we're talking about. Right. Leg. Plus 8 itch points. I've got 7 grand. Bone lacing adds +1 body. Covers your bones with hard plastic. +1 body. That's always useful. That's an extra 10 hit points. So for 5 grand I can have 18 extra hit points. Not worried about that. Cybernetic arm. +6 hit points. I want plus damage. Dermal plating adds +2 armor. Oh, that's 3.5. That's quite expensive, isn't it? I reckon we should go for that to start with. Yes. Essence after operation 4. How do I get more essence? In that case, how do I get more essence? Now, would that go on there instead? Oh, it's armor or hit points. 18 hit points is like 2 hits. 2 armor just reduces the damage, I guess. Plus 1 quickness. Oh, hello. We can have 1 on each leg, can we? So plus... No, we can't. That's a bugger. That's 5 grand. And my essence after operation. But I can't have that. If I got rid of that, I could have that that's 6 HP and no quickness. But then I can't have legs. I reckon I reckon that for 5 grand. Is that letting me add another? No, it's not. I could add eyes. Plus 3% to hit. I don't think I'm bothered about that. And I certainly don't need that. So we'll end up with plus 1 body. So 18 hit points and a quickness. Cyberware causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating, as magic is equal to essence rounded down. Hang on. In addition, each point of magic lost increases all spell cooldowns by plus 1. Isn't my stuff magic? And by my stuff, I mean my chi casting. It comes under willpower, but it's not spell casting. Can anyone confirm whether that's the case, whether it affects chi casting? Because if it does, I won't bother getting cybernetics. That's my theory. So let's live without for the minute. Let's live without for the minute. We're up to 4 points, so we may as well get equip stride. Confirm. So I've got the spell slot. Yes. Come on, where are you? Can equip stride, increase spellbook slot, if not yet unlocked. So I've got spellbook slots. Don't know. Let's not worry about it. Oh, this way. Let's not worry about it. Right, let's go and talk to a coyote, and then we'll call the episode. We might even talk to Mr. Clue. Mr. Clue, maybe? Coyote is wiping down the back bar. She doesn't stop when you approach, keeps her eyes on her work. Hey, you okay? You okay? Yep, fine. Listen, Babber, I don't want to talk about what happened with Gino, okay? What's done is done. Gino's dead, I'm alive, that's all there is to it. It's the Barons, right? Nothing more to do or say. I'm going to be looking for work, your kind of work, so if something comes up, keep me in mind. Will do. I've got to do this now. The afternoon checklist isn't going to finish itself. Okay, Mr. Clue. Good to see you, Mr. Babber. Good to see you, Mr. Clue. What's the state of the troops? Gone back ready, perhaps more so than usual. Tensions are up. Word got around that about that latest Ripper killing, and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they go to ground or they huddle up. I think we've done all that. Take care, big guy. Later. Alright, so what we will do next time is talk to Mr. Delilah and get a team together to run the shadows, looking for trouble. Shannon's plan, whatever that was. Oh, she was the shaman, wasn't she? If we take the shaman, we take Coyote. It's 4 of us, isn't it? Me, Coyote, Shannon, and a Decker? Or are they riggers? The ones that hack, I think they're deckers. Anyway, yes. So until next time, folks, yes. Bye-bye for now.